re-roll initiative for
No,
them, or does
you
that
guys are
not affect that?
It does affect it, and I did re-roll initiative for them. So the mid 30s that I got previously turned into a 23 and a 12.
I was like, those are the most dexterous shaman I've ever heard of.
Ninja shamans.
I mean, if they are controllers.
All
That
right,
needs to be a thing.
Brett, you're up first, sir.
Alrighty, what can I hit from here?
I can't believe you don't know what you're going to do after all the time we just sat there.
Okay, gonna move.
Make your check.
Check.
Yes, make a check for moving on the roof.
Athletics?
Sure. Also, don't sound like this is crazy, because I did make a specific point in telling you it's going to take a check to move on the roof. Cool. You're able to move without being hindered.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right there. And then, well, that's unfortunate. I'll do an RB against the Koto Shaman right here.
Okay. That is definitely going to hit for 12 points of damage. I'm not sure how you're getting +1, but okay.
Because I have Nimble Blade, and I have combat advantage.
Okay. Anything else, Brett?
Oh, sneak attack.
Okay. Anything else?
Then I'm going to assume Marked Vigilante and end my turn.
Alright. Soroka, you're up.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and action point. I will move to here. Spend my action point to do a spinning razor strike. First attack on the warrior. 33 AC for 21 damage.
He explodes.
Great. I'll shift up here and attack the Nasher.
How did you shift there?
Part of this power.
No, I mean, what squares did you go through?
Oh, sorry. Okay. 1, 2.
Okay. Mainly, I just wanted to know if you went into his aura, because I would say whether you got an idea of what it does.
I'll be in it in just a moment.
Okay.
35 AC for 17 damage.
That definitely hits for 17.
And here I'll shift here. I'm going to shift to the other side of the shaman, but there I entered the aura. Oh, yikes. That's ugly. There, and the third attack. (30 and 31 AC.
That'll hit and hit.
Great. 29 damage. Standard action, I will do a passing attack. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do my... No, I'm going to do it this way. Standard action passing attack.
Okay.
On the shaman. 29 AC. What happened to
that'll
my...
hit.
I gotta re-roll the damage. Something weird happened, so I'll keep the 29, but I'm gonna re-roll the. I'm gonna hit the button again. (17 damage).
Okay.
Shift and attack. (38 AC for 15 damage).
You know there are other sides to die. You can roll like less than a 17.
I don't know what to tell you. I got a 10 or an 11. 10 Tempest Finders are really accurate. That's all I can say.
No,
Uh,
hit everything.
so then I'm gonna no action attack with Wolf's Bound Shift. So the guy that I just hit, the Nasher, is knocked prone. Gonna shift over to the Shaman. Attack. 36 AC.
Yep.
14 damage. I'll push him here. -2 to attack rolls.
He's going to be bloodied. And he's going to react being bloodied.
Okay. Fort, that'll hit me.
So 27 versus Fort.
Pretty sure that hits.
It should be slightly more damage. It should be 10 points of damage.
He's -2 from that, though?
So 25 versus Fort. No, it's correct. 27 is correct.
Oh, well, then it hits. Okay. 8.
It should be 10 points of
Damage.
damage, because
Oh,
I
10.
didn't get a chance to properly fix everything.
10 damage, and I'm 5 vulnerable to poison.
Correct.
What's a good way to signify vulnerability?
I typically do the broken shield.
Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do
You said you'll go ahead and do, and I didn't hear anything else.
shift boots. I'm going to just shift 5 squares.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Alright, Warrior time. Warrior sees people down there. He's going to move up. Actually, someone just shot his shaman, so he'll move up to here, and then he's going to chuck a javelin up at Brett. This is going to be +2 to hit, +2 damage. So, miss. The shaman on this side is going to go. One, two, three. He's going to go to here, and he's going to blast. So it looks like I've got 2 targets, Navarian and Isdom. So there's going to be a 32 versus Navarian and a 24 versus Yisdom. This is attacking Will.
Misses me.
Remember that the shaman has a -2 to attack, I believe.
That's the other shaman.
The other, there are 2 of them.
This shaman does not have a -2 to attack.
But that's the one I attacked.
Yeah, it does have a -2 because of Brett's sneak attack shenanigans.
Oh, if that's the case, then
So it should the numbers that are on there are correct then. So it should be a 30 and a 22.
never mind. Your will is not close to 28, is it?
It's
no,
still a
it's
30
a
though.
20. Mine's
Yeah.
a 20.
Yeah,
So-
okay, then.
The shaman comes forward, holds up its little broken staff, and you see this wave of darkness come out from the staff and cover up the eyes of the people that it hits. So it looks like Navarian and Yizdan that missed you, right?
Yep, you missed me.
So Navarian, you are blinded save ends. Use a little eye marker to keep track of blinded, and you take 10 points of damage. That is it for the shaman. Warrior down here. Someone's blind. He'll throw a javelin at the blind person. So this will be +4 to hit, +2 to damage. So that'll hit for 9 points of poison damage on Navarian. And then he'll move off a little bit to the back. Ember, it is your turn.
Okay, I am a little bit unsure on how the altitude limit thing on my flight works. If I fly off the roof to charge these guys, will I face plant or will I just drop to altitude 1 with my flight?
You'll drop to altitude 1.
Okay, and then that's no problem. I don't have a legal charge towards the shaman, so I will charge the Nasher. But first, since I already did the Dragon of the Moon thing, I activate Moon Weapon. I don't have anything else useful to do, so I charge at the Nasher. I have combat advantage because he's prone.
Yep.
$27 do anything for you?
27 hits for 32.
35.
Cool. That will bloody him.
That bloodies him, so Thaneborn Triumph gives another 3 to hit him for the next attack, so I may as well action point. So yeah, that's actually 35 with the +3 from there, so that's definitely a hit for 23.
Yep.
And he takes -3 to armor class until the end of my turn, my next turn. And then I'm done.
He is very bloodied.
I'm glad.
Isdom, you're up.
All right, then. The bastard moved too far away. Oh well. So I'm going to move my spirit down here. Would it?
Okay. I moved my guy to the wrong spot, but it sucks to be me.
Okay, then I'm going to do Shrieking Wind Spirit. So I'm gonna go in book order.
Yep. So Shaman, Warrior, Nasher, Warrior. Shaman's a hit. Warrior is probably a miss. Yes. So,
Bottom
hit,
warrior
miss,
has
miss,
combat. The warrior below me has combat advantage because of my spirit.
Okay. Well, that's the one you hit anyways. So you hit the Shaman and you hit the bottom warrior, and the bottom warrior. I don't know what this does. Doesn't look like it does any damage. So.
And the Gasher also has combat advantage, so that's 21 on him.
Which is a miss.
Oh, still a miss. Oh well. Damage.
There it is.
Damage. And they're both days. And I get to slide them 3. Oh,
Well, one guy's dead, so. What would you like me to do? Slide him over here?
yeah, slide them there.
Okay.
And I'll create this one now.
Anything else? Isdom?
Sorry, I was wrong just on. Yeah, my spirit disappears. And oops. My spirit disappears and then reappears next to below me and Neveria. That's that. Neveria, get 5 temps.
Alright, Navarian, you're up.
Alright,
So for
I am
clarification,
not...
while you're blind, you know where everyone is, you just can't see them.
Alright. I am not in the best of spots here. It has no effect on my move, right?
Correct.
Alright. I will move to here. And I will do... I guess a Hand of Radiance. Hold on.
What are your targets?
Checking range right now. Alright, so it looks like the Warrior and the Nasher inside the zone, as well as the Shaman.
You have combat advantage against the warrior.
No, he does not.
I'm blinded. I don't get
Oh,
combat
yeah.
advantage.
Never mind. I forgot about that.
I did not take any modifiers out of any of those, so
So that's 3 misses.
yep, not surprised. I think that'll be it for now.
Okay. At the end of your turn, make a saving throw against blind.
Okay.
The warrior starts to turn in the zone. Isdom?
Nothing.
Okay. He's going to shift out of the zone.
Does a 10 save?
A 10 does save, yes.
Okay.
And he's going to chuck a javelin, +2/+2. And misses terribly. Nasher's going to go. And he's going to come up and you see him take the spear and try to trip you with it and then try to follow it up with a bite. So the first one, this is going to be, again, +2/+2. So 18 versus AC, which I assume misses.
Miss.
And he kind of snaps the open air as he bit where he was expecting you to go. He's sad that he does not have Isdom on a kebab.
Oh well.
So the other shaman is going to...
Wait. The creature ended in my zone, so... Miss, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay,
This
continue.
guy is going to... he'll bolt. He'll walk around and thwack Ember. He'll knock you with the staff. It's 24-26 versus AC.
26 is a hit, so 21 and prone.
So he hits you with this thumping stick. Should be 23, because, again, I have to manually do these.
Alright, and prone. I want to react to that.
Go ahead.
Let's see, I am prone, so I have -2.
Did you include the -2 for him being marked, and does that make a difference?
I did not include the -2 for him being marked, so it should have been 24 instead of 26.
24 would be a miss, but I'm going to react to it anyway. I'm just gonna check the token action box for my macro, which I had forgotten. So I don't take the damage and I don't fall prone because 24 is a miss.
Cool.
But I can react even if it misses me.
Then do the thing. And if people are wondering why I'm saying different things than what you're seeing on the macros, it's because this adventure is designed to be the intro adventure for levels 4, AL4 and AL6, and I didn't have time to manually fix all the macros to be AL8.
So I crit him back for 53.
Okay. He explodes.
I am pleased about this. I drop a man, so I roar in triumph, and then I rampage towards the Nasher.
Okay.
That's a hit for 23.
And you kill the Nasher as well. So describe what that looks like as you murder those two guys.
Well, I mean, that is a very good question. I think basically the shaman, of course, smacks his staff towards me, but he's distracted by Soralka. So while he does that, I sort of swing my scepter, catch him like straight on the cheek, and like basically tear half his head off, and then I do the roar in triumph thing and basically lift the scepter over my shoulder, and it shoots out like this little red bolt of radiant light, and catches the Nasher.
And burns him away as he thrashes on the ground.
Yeah.
Red, you're up.
It's not difficult going down the stairs, right?
Going down the stairs is not difficult, correct?
Or I'm gonna move and then just charge the Nasher, I believe.
Okay.
Ugh.
22 versus AC, unfortunately, does not connect.
Yep. Oh, it's 23 because charge in case it matters.
It still does not connect.
Alright. Yep.
Warrior, who's way over here, he's going to come up and he is going to. No one really looks injured that he can get to, so he'll just chuck a javelin up at Brett. And miss terribly. So at the end of the round, the voices make a loud, thunderous boom. I need to go in order again. So let's do book order to make my life easy. So it'll be Amber first, then Brett, Sorelka, Navarian, Isdam, Red. Did I miss someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope.
Think so.
That's all 6.
So number 1 gets a nice shiny bonus. Let's see, who is it that's down here? Isdam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isdam gets a nice shiny bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Person 5. So all of these, I could just go for the cheat sheet, and I will for future reference. So those are attacks against your fortitude.
.22 will hit Amber's fortitude.
Is this a burst?
It is an environmental effect. So,
Okay, never mind.
so for
So
those of you guys
That
that
is
got
a
hit,
hit.
you take 8 points of damage because I rolled a 2 and a 1 and 2d8. And if you get crit, it's 21 points of damage. As the this is thunder damage, by the way, if that matters for anyone. As the booming voices continue to kind of rattle you from the inside out, you can feel your teeth chattering in your mouth and your bones sort of vibrating from the overwhelming sound of these heads. And so if you got hit, go ahead and take your damage. If you got crit, take more damage. If you got missed, don't worry about it. And Brett, you're up.
I took the crit.
I'm ready. I think it's time to hop off the roof and get into melee combat like a proper rogue. So I'm going to. Okay, so if I'm jumping off from the side where there aren't any stairs, how big of a drop is that? Is that still 10 feet?
15 feet to get to the side of the temple, and it's 20 feet jumping off the roof.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll probably want to just jump off onto the stairs, and so then I'm gonna move here, up until. So I'm gonna try to jump like that. Is that okay?
Yep, make a check. First to move on the roof.
Okay, so then that's 10 feet, right? Just 10 feet?
You need to make the check to move on the roof first.
Oh, right, sorry.
Okay, so you move across the roof, avoiding all of the vines, and now you're dropping 10 feet, so you can make a acrobatics check to not take fall damage. Well, you're dropping 5 feet, so you don't even need to do that, because you're just dropping from the roof to the top of the stairs.
Oh, I didn't even need to do that? Oh, well, okay then.
But you made it.
Okay, cool. So then I'm going to, looks like I'm gonna have to charge. So charge.
Okay.
Charge Kotor, and, let's see.
That'll definitely hit.
And here's my sneak attack.
Okay, he's more dead.
Oh, awesome. And my turn.
Soraka, you're up.
All right, I'm immediately going back to the lasso plan. This time I'm going to try to lasso the entire base, and I'm going to try to pull it. It's floating, right? So I'm going to try to pull it, dislodge it, to make it tumble down here.
Okay. So you pull the stone off, and now that it is deactivated, you see the stone pop out of its little case, and the face still seems to float, but it stops making noise as it is completely turned off.
Fair enough. Was that a standard action? I mean, I
Yes,
would
it
have
was.
used the standard action, so I could still move, is what I'm getting at. All right, great. Out of curiosity, do these faces, are they muttering as well?
Yes, all 12 of the faces are making noise. Well, now
Wow, there's
11
a
of them
lot
are.
of them. Move there and done.
My warrior just saw someone delete one of his comrades, so he's going to throw a javelin at that and see if this plan might. Well, I don't know. He'll charge in. He's brave. So this will be +3 to this attack. And 21, miss. I assume. Brett, correct?
Sorry, I got kicked out of Roll20 for some reason. Just give me a second to log back in.
Yeah, you have AC 24, so it does miss. Alright, the shaman who is dazed. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can get it there. So he will charge to here. And Thumb and Stick will have a +3 as well. So that will hit. So 9 points of damage to you. Oh, sorry, 11 points of damage to you, Brett, and you are knocked prone.
Is he charging me?
Yes. Let's see, should be +2 for level adjustment, +2 for being prone, and +1 for charge. So +5, so 25 hits your AC, so you take 8 more points of poison damage.
Alrighty.
And the daze that is on the shaman, that is from Isdom, correct? Is
Save
it save
ends.
ends? Okay, so I'll make a save for it. Ember, take your turn.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume I can cross that way when I fly.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. This was like several feet up the stuff next to the stairs.
This was, if you're gesturing, I can't see it. This here? Yes, this is several feet. So this is an incline going up. So like up here, it's 15 feet, and down here it's only like 5.
All right, I'll fly there instead then.
Okay.
I don't think they have any useful minor actions. No one is bloodied, so they don't deserve a healing word. I'm done.
Isdom, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to move over here. I will provoke from the Gatcher.
Is he taking the?
He is. I'm just bad at clicking buttons quickly. So that'll definitely hit for.
Well,
Yep.
I'm gonna mark
Wait,
punishment.
is
him.
it? Doesn't he have a mark? Shouldn't that be a
Yeah.
-2?
It is with -2. It's 30 is with the -2. So go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead and go red. I mean, you roll an 18 on the die, so. And 30 right back at him.
I'll slide him away so he can't make the attack.
Nice. What do you want to do?
Thanks.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'd rather him stay adjacent to me, so here.
So is it and prone, or it's or? Yeah, it's or. Sorry,
or. Yeah.
I can read. I promise. Continue going, Isdom.
Isdom.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I need to push the speed. So my spear moves. there. Uh, Healing Spirits. The effect is on Saroka. The 12 is on Navarian. And then
Just to be clear, does that use a healing surge on my part?
no, the Navarian doesn't get a healing surge. It's just plus 12 to life.
Okay. Thank you.
And that burst I'm using. So I'm guessing hit, miss, hit.
Hit miss crit.
Yeah,
Maybe.
hit, miss, crit.
So yes, hit, miss, crit.
So 11 on the hit and 19 on the crit.
The crit
And
was
they're
minion,
both
so it
prone.
dies.
And I'm done.
Cool.
This zone disappears.
Any unit that ends its turn there takes 5 fire damage. Okay. Navarian, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna give my Panther a shot, I guess. And never mind, I don't have a macro for him. I will just Hand of Radiance for the Warrior, the Nasher, and the other Warrior up in that zone. Go ahead and use book order.
I don't think you can see him. You
No,
cannot.
I can't. Alright.
I mean, you can move and then shoot, but yeah, you can't see them from where you are.
I'm already a little too close for comfort. I'll just settle on the 2 targets for now.
Okay.
Book order.
26 and 28, both of those will hit.
Okay, so that's 10 and 9.
Dead and 9 damage. Anything else?
I will go ahead and send my Fey Panther up.
Go ahead.
About there.
Okay.
And that's all.
My Nasher, well, he just got knocked by red, so he's going to return the favor. Try to put you on a kebab. So, plus 2 to hit. So, 26 AC.
Yep.
So, 16 points of damage, and you take ongoing 5 poison damage, save ends. And he's going to follow it up with a bite. So, total of 16 points of damage from the gnashing teeth as he bites into you.
Okay.
So, 16 from the first attack, 16 from the second attack, and ongoing 5. Red, is your turn.
Okay. So.
Rick, can I have a look at your HP, please?
Yep. I am bloodied, so.
Oh crap. Need to heal you quickly.
Your guy did a lot. He's granting CA because he's in the. Or no, that's not a spirit companion. That's a. Fake cat thing. Well, I'll try it anyway. I'm gonna attempt a driving attack. What is prevents me from having CA against me? I think. Yeah. $29 versus AC.
That'll definitely connect.
All right. He falls prone.
I would say, do you want him prone, I assume?
Yep. And then I make a secondary. Roll shit on the
So the
secondary.
18 AC will miss. So he will take 12 points of damage. He's now bloodied.
Damn, that thing has a lot of life.
I will flurry him though.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh, it didn't. That should be 21. It didn't go correctly for some reason. In case that matters.
The 20 still misses, unfortunately.
21 still misses. Okay. I'm done then. I need to save against ongoing. Oh, rolled 2 accidentally. That does not succeed.
And you did take the ongoing at the start of your turn, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Doesn't the Nasher get pushed even on a miss from that daily?
Do you want him to be pushed?
Too? No.
Okay. I assume that he didn't want to because he wanted to stay adjacent earlier.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to.
Okay.
So I am going to go in cheat sheet order this time because that is part of the reason to keep the cheat sheet up. So that means it's going to be, the rolls are going to be Red, Isdam, Brett, Sorelka, Ember, and Navarian. If you forget what number is yours, please refer to the cheat sheet.
That will miss me.
And this is against.
This is versus Fortitude.
19 is a miss on Ember then.
Hits me.
So if you get hit, 17 points of thunder damage as the booming voices continue to rack your body with pain. Brett, you're up.
We noticed that the thunder damage was any less because one of the faces is inert.
It did not seem to be any less yet.
Okay.
I'd say that is a little more.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the prone Kuotoa with Dazing Strike.
Okay.
God damn it, not this against Erika.
Every time.
That's against the Kautoa, correct?
Yeah, the Kuotoa Shaman.
Is that with combat advantage included? Yeah, you get the +3 in there. So
Yeah.
that does hit.
Okay, here's my sneak attack.
Anything
And
else?
then I'm going to shift.
Hang on,
shift
whoa.
here
Pause. You started your turn. You're dazed.
Oh, well then, if I had known that.
I did make a point of showing what the aura did earlier, so.
Yeah, he did an asset.
I didn't see the aura, so I didn't know.
I mean, can you see the aura on the Kautoa? Is it shown?
Yeah, now I see it.
I didn't change anything, so it was there.
Okay, so then my turn just ends immediately then.
I mean, yeah, you took an action, so unless you action point, your turn ends.
So yep, that's it from my turn.
Soraka, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna just move up. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna move up to this face. Am I parallel to it, or do I have to climb up onto the roof to get next to it?
It is 10 feet above the roof, so it's 15 feet above your head currently.
Oh, so I couldn't get next to it even if I was on the roof.
Yeah, you would have to jump up from the roof to get next to it.
I'm going with the lasso again then.
Okay.
Got a 20 standard
So-
action.
You loop the lasso through, yank it onto a little bit. You see the thing dislodge very slightly and turn dull.
All right. Can we minor action stuff?
You can use a minor action to pull in the lasso. It will be against a harder DC.
All right, I will do that. And just athletics again.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25 will be enough.
Great. I'm done.
So the pressure of the voices seems to lessen a little bit. Warrior. He's got a dazed person, so he's going to jab you. Well, he'll actually just run back and charge on the other side because he doesn't want to be next to this whole fire damage nonsense. So this will be +5. So 8 points of poison damage, and he's going to push you into here. The shaman is dazed and prone. Let's see. Well, he knows it's going to hurt him, but he really can't do anything about it. So, yeah, he's going to sweep the leg, try to thump you. So, it'll be wash for this? No. +2, -2, yeah.
User was moved out of
Be
your
+2
channel.
total.
User
So,
joined
misses.
your channel.
He then takes 5 fire damage, correct?
At the end of his turn, yeah.
Okay, Amber, you're up.
Okay, let's see. That's 12.
Oh, Brett, you
squares.
take fire damage because you entered it.
For entering it, oh, 5 fire damage, right?
Yeah, it's not a friendly zone. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to take the run action.
Okay,
I believe that's Flag of Shame and -5 to attacks.
it is indeed.
So, run action to fly 7 squares. Healing word on red. And then I'm going to, I guess, run charge this guy because I get the minuses. I'm going to Guidance of the Past, the attack roll. That's not good. But he's prone, so I only have -3.
So 26 will definitely connect.
So that's 32 damage.
So you delete the Kotoa.
That sounds about right. I mean, he was prone, so I just tower over him and just two-handed stab the crystal into somewhere in the chest/throat area.
All right.
And he makes a gurgling sound and then flops over. That is all my actions. I'm done.
Istam, you're up.
All right, then. I'm going to move here. Well, my spirit here. It's immune to that kind of area damage, so.
Yep, because it's a conjuration.
And then. I'm going to use Voice of Battle on the Shaman.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's a miss.
That is a miss.
Action point.
What does TSE mean?
Totemic Spear.
Okay.
I'm going to use Granite Armor on Brett. The secondary attack. 17 damage.
So the shaman is definitely bloodied, and he's going to use his bloodied reaction. Oh no, he's not, because he's bloodied. Never mind. Or because he's dazed.
Yep. And as a minor, I'm going to try and deactivate the stone that's charging the rock above.
How so?
I'm going to use an arcana to do the same thing I did last time. Use the power of nature to send an arcana force to kind of shut it off.
Sounds good to me.
Why couldn't that be an attack?
Hey, well, it's very difficult to do with a minor action, so you have turned off the third head.
I'm done.
Just 9 to go.
Navarian, you're up.
Alright. Brett, do you want out of dodge?
I would like out of the zone. So.
Okay.
The zone's gone.
Oh, it
Oh,
is?
zone's gone.
Yeah, it's until the end of my next turn.
Oh.
So, leave you there then, Brett?
Yeah, I'm fine where I am.
Okay. I will move. And I will sunstrike the warrior.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Blah.
Sadly, it is. He's not still blinded, but you would think he was with that kind of check.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a 2.
Red, you're up.
Okay, let's deal with this guy, I guess. So I'm gonna walk up to him after I take someone going. And since these are the last guys, I will promise a storm with my minor, and then rain of blows his face.
Interesting way of doing Promise Storm.
I guess I'll nat one of them, but
So the other two are going to be
25 damage and 24 damage.
why 25? Where's the 1?
Right? No. Oh, no, 24 and 23.
24 and
'cause
23.
I'm bad at math.
So you are going to finish off the shaman, and
Right.
if you guys would like to chase down and kill the warrior, you can do so, but he's going to peace out as all of his friends are dying.
Okay. I failed to save if that matters.
It does matter because you guys are still in combat with the voices.
With the voices? Okay.
So at the end of the round, the voices go to lash out at you again. It is just as painful as it was before. However, it feels less pervasive with only 9 of the heads speaking instead of all 12.
Embers hits for 12.
I'm guessing it's the same order.
Cheat sheet
same
order. So I used
No.
the thing to share.
Oh, misread.
Misses me.
And Brett, you're up.
Okay, so I guess we need to get these heads down, huh?
The faster, the better.
Well, oh, I'm no longer dazed, that's right.
Yep, you started your turn. You're not dazed.
I guess I'll move and try to get this head. So
I mentioned it when we first got in here as a description, but I will remind you guys that this door here is closed. This door here is cracked very slightly open, and there's a steady stream of small animals and insects that are going into the door.
You did not mention that when we started.
He
Or at
did.
Yeah,
least
because
I
we
don't
didn't see the
remember it.
door when we first got the description.
He mentioned that we couldn't see the door, but that there were small animals streaming toward it.
Oh,
okay.
alright.
I forgot about that part. Thanks for the reminder.
So they're going inside the door.
Yes.
Okay.
It is in the handout a little bit, but it could be more clear. Regardless, you know that that's there if you want to interact with it.
So can I try opening the door then?
It's cracked a little bit. It's open about 3 inches. If you want to try to wedge it open more, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to wedge it open more.
Okay.
You may want to read the handout before you do that.
So if you're making a excuse me, if you're gonna make a check for it, let me know.
Okay, so I'll use athletics to shove the door open.
All right.
Why?
You understand the heads are summoning the creatures to attack the temple.
He does, and he's making his thing. So, you grab hold of the thing and you pull open the stone door. It grates against the ground as you open it up, and once it's fully open, there is a pretty thick mist that's very low to the ground. It's only about a foot that comes out of the temple and starts to gather around your legs.
Can I try looking inside and see what I see?
It is extremely dark inside. You can see that there's a mist and that there is a slope that's going gently down.
I crack a sun rod and toss it in and see if the light shows anything.
You can definitely do that when it gets back to your turn. So you can crack the sun rod, but throwing it into the thing and going and investigating will have to be a little bit later.
All right.
Sorelka, you're up.
So I just want to go up onto the temple, and how many squares can I move towards the center?
The top of the temple is difficult terrain. You do need to make a check to make sure you're not getting caught up by the vines. But it's difficult terrain, so as far as you can move in difficult terrain.
Ooh, terrible athletics check.
Does that not make moderate? I don't think it does.
Nope.
That 16 is moderate.
So as you go and climb up on the top of the temple, one of the big ropey vines comes and lashes onto you. You are now grabbed and need to escape from the grab in order to continue.
All right.
So it stops whatever movement it interrupted.
Okay, so I assume I'm just right the one square I entered.
Yep.
I'll spend, I guess, my standard into a move to try to escape.
Okay.
Is that what it is? I'm just doing another athletics check to escape? All right. 42.
You succeed. So you pull yourself out of the vines and are able to move one square.
That's it.
All right. Ember, you're next.
You know what? I'm energetic, so I'm gonna keep running.
Red, did you make your saving throw?
I failed my saving throw.
You attempted it. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Kind of messed on the stuff now. I believe my flight speed helped me out a lot here.
Yep. Keep in mind,
As
when you
in-
land on the roof, it will still try to
I
grab you.
still have to land on the roof, of course. So that's a athletics.
It won't be now. It'll be next turn when you try to move, unless you're continuing to move right now.
No, that's a double move. So that's about all I can do. Can I see anything on the tablet from here, or that's too far, I suppose?
Oh no, the tablet's right there. You can see it pretty easily. The writing's
Okay,
fairly
can
large.
I read the words?
Yes. The words on the tablet seem to be the words that the voices were chanting. Each of the tablets have the same.
Swag.
Yeah. And you can tell that the tablets are sitting on top of the massive vines rather than being part of the temple itself. Isdom, you're up.
All right. At the start of my turn, I summon my spirit for free. Red, get 5 temps and try and stay within the zone. Are you going to move anywhere, Red?
Probably.
can you give me a heads up so I can summon my spirit there so you can benefit from the +2 to saves?
Optimally, I'm gonna climb up this building and throw a grappling hook at the face.
So probably gonna go to here.
Well, I'd probably just go up the side here.
Okay, then.
Summon your companion there.
Put him like right there, yeah.
DM, can I? Do I have to be closer to use a check on the heads at the top?
You mean all the way up here?
Yeah.
Well, right now you can't see them, so
Okay, I have to see them.
because again, there's a big wall right in front of you, and then at the top of this, because there's the temple is raised up, and then there is the slant going up this way. So there's pretty much no part of the top of the temple that you can see being right next to the wall. Now that makes it to where you can see the top of the temple.
I move my spirit over there, and now I'm going to do a Arcana check on the top of those, on the one that I can see from in front of me.
So this
Same
one,
thing as
or
the
this
last one. No, the one at the top of the temple.
Okay. I will let you know that you are aware that doing checks from a long way off is going to be difficult, just like I gave the others. The further you are away, the harder it is to make the check.
All right. Still gonna try.
That's fine. I'm just making sure that we're clear.
Yeah, that we're clear. Okay. So, what else? Oh yeah. I'm gonna do an Arcana, same as last time. Use the magical energies from the jungle to sort of force it to shut down. Was that effective?
So let's see. How far away are you? 13, 12 squares. It just barely did. Oh, no, hang on. Let me look. Let me make sure I'm not. I need to make sure my DCs are correct. We're playing at AL8. That actually does work.
Woohoo!
So you see one of the gems turns done, and the light stops flowing from it. Navarian, you're up.
All right. How high did you say the wall was again? 10 feet?
So it's 15 feet to get to the base of the temple proper, and then it's another 5 feet to get onto the roof. So there's a total, if you go from this rooftop to the bottom, this is a 20 feet drop.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be moving twice then.
Okay.
Going up is difficult terrain, right?
Going up the stairs is difficult terrain, correct.
Okay, I'm done.
And you see the swarm of insects and other small creatures that are heading into the temple kind of flow around you. Red, you're up.
So I'm going to come over here and try and get on top of the temple.
Okay, so you're going to climb up the temple wall.
Is that good enough?
Yep, it'll make you up to the top.
Alright.
That'll be the end of a movement. It's actually going to be a double move to get up there because it's 20 feet.
Oh.
So it's 4 squares, and you move at half speed while you're climbing. So it's 8 squares of movement to get up the wall. Or 3 squares, technically. So
Does
6
run
squares.
penalize my skill checks at all?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
If you want to make a different choice, you can do so. because
Does running penalize my skill checks more than the difference between a standard and minor action, though?
uh,
How much does it penalize skill checks?
5.
5? I mean, it's probably still better to attempt against the easy DC.
Yes.
Assuming that these work like the normal ones.
If you'd like to run, you can do so.
So yeah, I'll run. It's gonna grant. Yeah, I'll run and then try and. I'm gonna try and grapple up onto the thing and climb up there and pull the gem out.
Okay.
$17, but as a standard action.
17 is a standard action. We'll get the job done.
All right.
Although, is that with the -2?
Yep, that's with the -5.
Excellent. So you grab hold of it, and the gem turns done. So at the end of the round, another blast goes out.
Red, did you get the plus? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't include it, but I still succeeded.
Yeah, but it's still safe, so.
Again, in the same order as on the cheat sheet.
That will not hit even granting CA.
You do not grant CA to this.
Oh, okay.
Ember is bloodied.
Brett, you're up. So you're have the sun rod cracked. You're looking down this dark, misty pathway. The ramp goes down, and you see the flood of small animals and insects going into the interior of the temple. And you see that it goes down about 15, let's see, 1, 2, 3, goes down 20 feet and then stops. You can see that it goes into a hallway, that T intersection.
Okay, so I walk inside. What do I see?
You see there is a bunch of animals crawling around your legs that are going into the side of the temple, and in front of you is a T intersection with a bunch of mist around your legs.
Which direction to go? I'm going to go left.
Okay, so to be clear, you are going in a completely different area from the rest of your allies. So you are choosing to go into a different section of the map without your allies.
Okay, I'll go back outside then. I mean,
if you want to do it, go ahead. Just making sure that you understand the choice that you're making.
I go back outside. I should probably help get these stone faces down anyways. I was just curious.
I'm glad someone understands the choices he was making.
Okay, so you look down inside, you see some stuff, you come back outside, now what?
Has this stone face been deactivated already?
It is deactivated, it is not quote-unquote destroyed.
Yeah, so. I pulled the gem out, but it's still there.
So we still need to shut down the face, basically?
Yes.
Is it actually talking, though?
It is still making noise, yes. The only three that are not making noise are the three at the bottom.
Okay, so can I try using a, Can I try to pull the face down using some rope?
You can try to do so. Are you going to just try to grab the whole thing itself and pull the whole thing down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that'd be athletics?
Sure. So you yank really hard on the rope, and as you're doing this, you see Red as he's tinkering with. You had a rope as well, and threw something up on the stone, right?
Yeah, I climbed up on the face to pull the stone out.
So you jumped up because it's floating 10 feet above you?
I stuck a grapple to it, pulled myself up, and then
gotcha. So as he's tinkering with it, you grab a little lasso around it and then yank really hard down. As you go to yank on the rope, you get the strong sensation of it being stuck in place, and as you continue to pull, you feel like catch, and Red, all of a sudden it feels like you're falling as the stone face falls out of the sky and goes to land on Brett.
Bad choice.
Luckily, I rolled very poorly. So, Red, you need to make me an acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics.
Because the thing you're on is no longer flying.
Okay.
Brett, you are one lucky half orc.
I guess so.
So, you are unfortunately going to miss the ledge and then fall straight down to the ground.
Ow.
I yell out, "Sorry! I'll buy you a drink
You take
later."
11 points of falling damage and you fall prone.
Ow. Okay. Are you sure I can't land on Brett?
Sure. Anything else, Brett?
Nope, I think that's it for me.
Soraka, you're up.
Okay, so we can actually dislodge these stones.
Yes,
Right.
you can dislodge the smaller stones, and you can apparently pull the bigger heads out of the air. But
That's what I mean. So here's what I want to do. I want to jump to here, and in the process, that's my move action. As my standard action, I want to jump and try to push this face into the other one,
okay,
disrupting both, hopefully. And so I'll make the athletics check to jump. So I remember now. Do I need to make an athletics check to even try to jump with the vines up here, or am I circumventing that in some way?
so the way that you'll do it is you'll need to make an athletics check to be able to avoid the vines, and then your athletics check will determine how many squares you can clear when you jump.
All right.
So it'll be one check. It'll just give you 2 results. So
Okay.
the vines do not catch you, and you can clear. If you're going from a running start.
I always do. I'm a thread green.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you're a threat green. So then you can clear 4 squares.
So I would land
5.
here.
4 squares. Yeah.
Yeah, I land in the 5th, so I land there. And then I want to jump up and push the head, so I assume another athletics check for a standard action.
Please. So you go up and you knock the head. It seems to kind of jostle in place like it's stuck there, but it moves enough to smack against the other one. And with the other one being weakened, it falls out of the sky and sort of twirls down and smashes into the top of the temple and starts to roll its way down the temple towards the others.
I will shout a warning that there's a head headed their way. As a minor action, I will attempt to dislodge the jewel from this other one using fine motor functions, aka thievery.
Okay. So I put an arrow in the way that the head is rolling.
Okay, thankfully it's not towards us.
So you can dislodge the stone from the stone head or from the head.
Is it for me?
Ember, you're up.
Okay, let's start with athletics to not be vined. I am not vined.
Excellent.
I am not Flag of Shame anymore because I'm not gonna run. That's a bit annoying. Actually, that Sorelka did that, so let's see. I'm gonna double move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming that flight can help me out here as well. So I'll double move up to this tablet.
Okay.
Does it say the same things on both sides?
There's not anything on the other side. It's sort of resting at a strong angle, like it's at like a 45-degree angle to the ground, and there's only writing on one side.
Okay, in that case, I mean, I have already spent a move on the standard, so I probably won't be able to do everything this round. But can I do like in athletics or in endurance to first of all flip it over, and then if I still can, I want to carve stuff into the other side?
I mean, you can definitely do like an athletics check to basically charge the tablet and knock it over.
I mean, I wanna specifically like just flip it over so that the side without the writing is showing.
Right. It is a big, heavy stone tablet. I mean, it's 9 feet tall, so it's going to take a good bit of effort to do that. Saying that if you get a running start, it is much more likely to help you flip it over than if you just try to grab it and flip it.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So we'll do that then.
The stone tablet is something like
Momentum.
200-300 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, I have a 20 strength. It'll be fine, right?
Yeah, nothing bad can happen.
Apparently it can.
So yeah, you go up and you knock up against it, and it is completely secured in place. You see the vines that are wrapped around the bottom of the tablet are locking it securely onto the roof of the temple.
Well, all right then. I will indicate to Sorelka that I want to try something. So if you could take the other side and leave this one to me.
Isdem, you're up.
I need more information. What do you mean, the other side of what?
As in like these.
We've got.
I want to handle. So if you could take like these, for instance,
well,
next time,
There's
or
still
that
three.
one.
There's still 3 active ones in the middle. I'm going to be plenty busy, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's that one, but like this one to the left of the middle.
What about it?
Could you not touch that one? Like if you finish this one, could you do that one next?
Rob,
Could you guys type if you have discussions of tactics? And it's Isdem's turn.
Okay, so yeah, I was waiting for him to be done because I was not gonna interrupt and make a whole mess out of this. DM, if I move there, would I be still able to see the ones at the top?
No, because you'll be too close.
There?
If you're before the base of the steps, so you can go to the outside of the orange box. Anywhere outside of the orange box that's like out here can see. So all of this area over here, you can see the top.
Okay. I'll move there. As a miner, I'm going to do the same thing as I did before and try to make the one at the upper corner shut off a little. So Arcana check to use the magical essence of the jungle to shut off its power.
This one up here or this one up here?
The one to the upper right corner.
This one?
That one.
Okay. So that does not succeed. So you throw some power at it and it seems to ignore you.
Should have expected that, but I wanted to try. So as a standard, I'm going to try and control the vines with nature. The vines that are on top of the temple to kind of absorb the energy that the stone that Tarelka kind of waved around, so it shuts off completely.
Okay.
Don't.
So you reach out to try to control the vines with primal energy, and as you do, you feel this sense of just raw primal power that is the vines. And when you try to reach into them, you can feel that there's something burning at the vines, something that's not quite destroying it. But as you get that sensation of, oh, I wonder what that is, you touch it a little bit too closely, and your entire body lights up with blue fire. You are now taking ongoing 5 fire damage as your whole body is now covered in blue fire.
Damn.
Soroka feels the presence of Gond.
No, Gond. Do not invoke the name of Gond.
Anything else, Hisdom?
No, I already do it. I already did it. Oh, that was a standard, by the way. It was a crit fail, but just in case.
It was a standard. It did not succeed.
Then wait. I'm going to move my spirit because I moved and it didn't move it. So I'm gonna make a saving check, saving throw.
Okay. Does the bonus thing affect you? Probably not.
Yep, affect me. It affects me.
Well, you got an 11 anyway, so you're still good to go. You're not on fire anymore. Navarian, you're up.
Let's see. I will first click off the chat box so I'm no longer typing to myself. And move here. Close the door as a minor action.
So you touch the door and try to close it, and it's a big stone door that's kind of not set to where it doesn't grind against the ground. You can tell that it's going to be very difficult to close as a minor action.
Ah, okay, I'll leave the door alone then. I will try to climb. So athletics, yes?
Sure. So that unfortunately does not succeed. You go to try to climb up the side, and the wall is covered with something that feels like almost like a slime. It seems like that mist that is coming out of the door is sort of coalescing on the side of the wall and making it harder to climb.
Ah, alright then. I'm done then.
Red, last but not least.
I guess I'm gonna try and climb back up here. First off.
So first move action, stand up from prone.
Minor action, stand up from prone. Acro
Excellent.
boots. Athletics up the thing.
Yep.
So that's my move.
And likely your standard because it's 8 squares of movement to get up there.
Oh, I thought it was 15 feet high. Okay.
It's 20 feet to get from the ground to the roof.
Okay, so I have... That's 8 squares of 12, so I have 4 more.
Alright, so you need to make a check for going on the roof. And again, the roof is difficult terrain, so...
Oh, the roof is difficult terrain.
Yes.
User disconnected from your channel.
So I get here. I thought we didn't make the check on the turn we climbed up. So we weren't making too many checks.
Yeah, go ahead. You can use the 27, that's fine.
But yeah, that's all. I just move a little bit.
Alright, at the end of the round... What power is remaining in the voices? For the person who got crit, that's going to be 5 more, so 16 total. The voices send out one loud wave, booming wave, and then they start to float away from the top of the temple. You see the vines start to writhe and move, and you can see little bits of blue fire sort of licking over the vines themselves as the remaining heads that are not deactivated float up away from the temple, and then after they get about 100 feet in the air, they start to fly off to the northeast. The temple, the ones that are deactivated, kind of crash to the ground in a... let's see, I don't think anyone is in danger of getting hit with it. So yeah, they crash to the ground. The one that was on top rolls off the side of the temple and smashes into the ground as the noise, as the lack of noise is almost deafening in and of itself as they completely stop the chanting and making any sound at all. So you guys are now out of combat. If you guys want to take a short rest, both in and out of game, I need to go and do something really quick. So at whatever time zone you're in, 20 is where we're going to be coming back, and you guys will take a short rest. So go ahead and spend surges and heal and all that sort of stuff. Recover your encounter powers. And I'll be right back, and I will see you guys at 12:20. Yes, the vines let go of the tablets.